A piece of styrofoam sits on a floor in a modest apartment on the outskirts of Dushanbe. 7-year-old Fatma is at the back, quietly weeping over how her life had turned upside down in a matter of days. A moment ago, 3-year-old Ahmad was chewing on that piece of plastic. He thought it was food, a rare commodity to him these days. Their mother, let's call her Mahey, is on the internet, speaking with relatives in hiding in Herat.
The situation is bad. What can you say? We took a chance and visited an acquaintance. One of my employees, a woman who wanted to escape, went to Kabul. Now she's stuck there. She couldn't fly out. Poor thing.
Mahey fled some 2 weeks ago from Herat over Uzbekistan to Tajikistan with her mother and 3 children. She said her husband was assassinated 6 months ago and the Taliban were threatening her. She escaped, leaving the rest of her family behind in hiding. Tajikistan says it has been making preparations to host refugees. But Mahey said when she arrived, she had to find private accommodation for 5 of them.
I'm looking for a job, but I have 3 children. The youngest one is only 2 years old. My mother is sick. You need a lot of money for clothes, food, housing, school. We will cope with economic difficulties, but how can we cope with psychological ones?
Mahey's story is just one of the thousands of similar ones here in Tajikistan. Stories of the people who can't go back to their motherland, can barely survive here, and with poor chances to leave for the third countries anytime soon. Most Afghans who have fled to Tajikistan say they are thankful to authorities for giving them refuge, but they also say they want to leave as soon as possible.
There is very little work here, so refugees want to go to third countries. You know, 60% of young people from Tajikistan work in Russia, and refugees are looking for a better life in Europe or America. Many want to leave for the sake of their children's futures.
If lucky, Mahey would be granted asylum in a Western country 18 to 20 months from now.